Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday, August the 27th, 2021, 8:45 a.m. Eastern, 7:43, 45 Central. Good morning, Andrew Audio. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, it's a little sad day today with everything that's going on. It's let me move up a little. It's a little you know, remember like after 9/11, we were like patriotic after an attack. I remember we were all united, Democrats, Republicans, very united after that. Let me know if you guys could hear me good. I just bought a new cable, brand new cable, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Julio. Good morning, Andrew. Let me know how's the audio quality. I bought brand new cable, ladies and gentlemen. I had to go online and get me the right cable for this microphones. The Shure. This is a Shure NV51. Hey, good morning, Sekim Benzona. So, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the audio difficulties we've been having every episode. I hope you guys can hear me good with this new cable. So, a brand new cable, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, this fixes the problem, and I don't have to buy a whole new computer right now because I'm gonna go buy some ammo after this, ladies and gentlemen. America, yeah. I gotta wait 2 more minutes, before I can say any bad words. So I'm gonna go buy some ammo after this, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta be patriotic today. We gotta go. we gotta we gotta we gotta we gotta we gotta go be patriotic, yo. America. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I'm gonna go do that after the show. I'm gonna go with my American shirt. You sound Latino instead of Pegulin. Rock on, bro. America. Yeah. Don't mess with me, Holmes. So ladies and gentlemen, this whole thing with Biden, right? Like after 9/11, we were all united. We were all holding hands. Yeah, we're gonna get these people. Now it's like everybody's pointing fingers at each other. No, it's your fault. No, it's my fault. No, it's your fault. No, it's my fault. Oh, it's your fault. Well, it's not my fault. Part. Oh, it's your fault. Everybody's just blaming each other. Oh, it was the last president. Oh no, it was this president. Everybody just blaming each other right now. And we just ignore all the issues that are going on. It's like living in a house. Hey, you have a rat problem. No, no, no. These walls are too white. There's roaches coming in. Oh man, I don't like these windows. They let the sun come in too much. Oh, these too white. It's too a lot of white in these walls. These whites make me feel less of a person. Yeah, but you have roaches in your kitchen and rats coming in. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But first, the whiteness of these walls make me feel uncomfortable. And that championship belt right there makes me feel like a loser. That belt right there. I didn't win it. It makes me feel like a loser. You know what? I want a belt, but I don't want that person to have a belt. And those walls are too white. You're now you have ants. You have bed bugs. Yeah, yeah, but the walls are white. The walls are white. So you see America right now. Everything is white supremacists. January 6th. We have domestic. And then you hear this idiot Biden yesterday. I want to send my condolences to the Afghan people and those. I'm like, wouldn't you want to talk about the American lives first? I had a friend a friend of mine texting me on Instagram. Young kid that when I was a few years ago used to come to the rally with us. Young kid, he joined the army. He just texted me like, "Oh man, like he's worried. He's worried. I didn't know this was gonna be like this and that." He joined the army, and I'm like, now they're forcing people in the army to take the poke. Delta is charging you more than $200 a month from your insurance if you don't take the poke. New York City is going to fire you if you don't take the poke by the 27th, which is today, actually. Every hospital in New York City, public employees, gotta take the poke. Um, Makes you wonder, right? Makes you wonder what is going on. How come they don't send all these pokes to the Taliban, right? Don't they want to get vaccinated too? Don't you want to save their lives? But yet we're taking all these refugees out and bringing them here. Like America's going to solve everybody's problems. Hey, we have our own problems. I have my own problems. Most of us have our own problems here. Most of us are living check to check, or unemployment is going to run out, or the rental eviction moratorium. So you're going to kick all these people out, and you're going to let undocumented immigrants come in through the border. You know what I really wanted to say, the opposite of my name. And you're bringing in refugees. But we're the ones that have to get the poke. We're the ones that have to give up our guns. Yet you arm the Taliban with all these guns and Black Hawks. And I wish my government gave me a helicopter. I wish my government gave me a AR, one of those hooked up ones. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate the comments. Please, if you have any questions, anything to add, I appreciate the comments. Helps me out. It just a lot of the things I say just comes from my head, and then you remind me, and like CK Benzona, I like this. 80%. No, I'm sleepy too. Yeah, the Pfizer jab, which is in Israel, there are 80% Delta variant cases from the jab because of the jab. I saw that Vincent James channel. I'm gonna start getting my news from Vincent James. He has this the daily veracity. But ladies and gentlemen, from every angle we're getting attacked. Remember, I kept saying nobody gives a damn about you. The government doesn't give a damn about you. You think they care? You think they care about your health? No, they don't. You think they care about us? If they really cared about us, they would have helped us lose weight. They don't care about us. They use us against each other. They use blacks against whites, and then Hispanics. Oh, you guys got to be here. Oh, daily veracity. It's my new. I think he posted it. But yeah, about the 80%, they got the jab. 80%. So I don't know. I allegedly, I don't know if I'm saying, I have to change words. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, I say certain things for in a different way. Maybe because English is my second language, but like if I say vat, senet, I might change the word halfway. I am talking slower now. I tend to talk very fast, but now I got to watch what I say because I want to get some points across without saying well we can't say, but we can still say it without saying it, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. They wouldn't charge a lot for medicine. There you go. I think Pfizer or Moderna, they've made $15 billion in this year off that jab, off that poke. So while people are dying, these people are making money. For big pharma. Remember, we used to all hate big pharma, oh, big pharma. Now everybody, big pharma, save us. Big pharma, save us, please save us. Oh, big pharma. Right? All these lefties with big left pharma. Oh, we need big pharma to give her mandates. Mandates. This is the new favorite word now. Mandates. Remember when it was 2 weeks, the curb. social distancing. Now the word is mandate. It's like every year we get a cycle of new words. So the new word now is mandate, 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 mandate. That word you hear all the time. And I listen to 1010 Wins. I like to listen to liberal 1010 Wins, ladies and gentlemen. So I just want to point out this very word mandate. You're gonna hear this word a lot. Remember when I showed you Governor Karen from New York? Remember this? All right. So let's just take a look at the definition of mandate because this is a word that's being used a lot. Oh, it sounds nice. Mandate. Ooh, a man going on a date. Ooh. No, it's not. Mandate, ladies and gentlemen. The definition of this, the hell, where? Oh. An official order or commission to do something. A mandate to seek the release of political prisoners. So, the authority to carry out a policy or course of action regarded as given by the electorate, which is a government, to a candidate or party that is vicious in an election. Verb, give someone authority to act in a certain way. Mandate versus a law is that mandate is an official or authoritative command, an order or injunction, a commission, a judicial precept, while law is accountable, the body of rules and standards issued by a government or to be applied by courts and similar authorities, or law can be absolutely a tumulus of stones. So mandate goes over a law, correct? Or rights. In politics, a mandate is the authority granted by a constituency to act as its representative. The concept of a government having a legitimate mandate to govern via the fair winning of a democratic election. So Biden won the democratic election fair and square, correct? Fair and square. He won, right? 84 million people voted for this guy. Fair and square. So now the mandates. I'm telling you that word right there. That's the word you hear all the time. Yeah, I think they're saying 80% of the breakthrough cases are from jab people with Pfizer, and most people getting sick are from mandated Pfizer. I only heard percentages, not number. I heard the percentages, and I also saw how they were blaming the other 20%. That it's I saw it on Hertz.com. I had it pulled up. 80% Israel, but yet we have to get it. Vaccine, vaccinated. Oh, here we go. Haaretz. Let me let me show you this because a lot of people just read the titles. So yo, look what these people do. Wow, look what Haaretz does. We notice you're running an ad blocker. Look who they put right there. Man, oh man. Man. Hey, good morning, Irrational Times. How's it going? Oh, so we can't just look at Haaretz. Israel's 20% unvaccinated now account for half of all serious COVID-19 cases. I can't look at this article, man. With these see, this is why people don't read the news. Israel widely vaccinated suffers another C-19 surge. This was 2 weeks ago. Country delivers more booster shots, restored masks, and quarantine mandates as Delta variants drive up hospitalization. This is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Like, hey, good morning, Jose Alba. Shalom, shalom. Arut Shiva, more conservative Israeli paper. Let me check that out. Let me drink some tea, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I just today it's all right. This is I want to go to the Daily Veracity. This is Vincent James. Everybody, check out this. This is where I'm gonna start getting my news, man. Because I can't go to these mainstream media. Go check out Vincent James page. That's his page, Daily Veracity. I started looking more into that page because he talks the truth, man. So the Daily Veracity, right? Hope I said that right. English is my second language. New studies from Japan suggest the vaccines are causing more infectious strains due to antibody dependent enhancement, and boosters can make it worse. All right. So you're getting this jab. You got to get the jab. You got to get the jab. You got to get the jab. It's like they want you to take cocaine, right? It's like the government's like, come on. It's like you're hey, hey, no. It's like your junkie friend is like, come on, man, take the jab with me, man. It'll make you feel good. Come on, man. I was like Joe Biden, right? Come on, man. Here's the deal, bud. That's why he said that yesterday. Yesterday, Biden was like, here's the deal. Here's the deal. What deal? According to the latest data, there has been a surge in cases, deaths, and hospitalizations among fully vaccinated individuals. Countries around the world that vaccinated a much higher percentage of their population and at a faster rate than that, the United States are reporting complete vaccine failures on all levels. Israel, here we go. Israel, one of the most highly vaccinated countries in the world, our greatest ally, the only democracy in the Middle East, our greatest ally, is experiencing such an unprecedented surge in cases that American citizens are now advised not to travel to that country. You don't have to tell me twice. Joe Ziegler, my extreme confidence in effectiveness of vaccines was misplaced. I can't do that voice. Ooh, I can't do that voice. It was based largely on how they fully I can't do that voice. How performed initially in Israel. So here you go. Here's the numbers. Here's the numbers. According to NBC News, Israel now says that the Pfizer vaccines are down to only 39% efficacy and possibly lower, as around 60% of the people hospitalized for C-19 in the country are fully vaccinated. Meanwhile, a scientific paper published by the prestigious Oxford University and the Lancet found that fully vaccinated individuals carry 251 times the load of C-19. So if I inject myself with the poke or the jab, I'm injecting myself with 251% of the load of C-19. Hey men, do you like taking loads? I don't want to take a load of anything. Hell no. That's not my job to take loads. So why would I take 251 loads of C-19, ladies and gentlemen? Why would you do that? Why would you roll the dice and jabbing yourself with something that you don't know about? But hey, right? Freedom, right? Like Arnold Schwarzenegger says, F your freedoms. Shakes him. That's a huge load. I don't want to take that kind of load in my arm, in my face. I don't want any kind of load anywhere. Maybe the homosexuals like taking those kinds of loads, and they'll be happy taking 251 times a load, right? Isn't that what the homosexuals like? Because on Twitter, I'm arguing with a bunch of vaccinated homosexuals on Twitter argue with me. Let's just finish off this article. The current C-19 vaccines were developed to protect against the original strain of SARS, CoV-2. So SARS was CoV-2 and it mutated all the way to CoV-19. So these people have been playing with this virus for years. Right? Where do these viruses come from? Where do these bioweapons come from? Oh, it comes from a monkey. Oh, it comes from a bat. And people believe that because people want to believe life is a movie. People rather believe that this came from a bat soup than it came from our own government, funded and paid for all this to happen. That is more believable. Either side will believe if it's fake or not. We all want to believe what we want to believe. I like to see both sides, every side. Sometimes you start hearing one side and you're like, no, it's BS. And you see what they have you see what they have done to us, right? They have isolated us. We're being isolated, divided. Before it was with race, religion. Now, if you're jabbed or not, is how they're measuring us now. If you're vaccinated, if you're not, have you also noticed, ladies and gentlemen, that the quality of people has gone down? Have you noticed that? I'm not talking about just McDonald's, but our government. We're gonna play a little bit of Biden. I don't want to play it because it's gonna upset. It's very upsetting. I was gonna do a live stream on it, but I don't. The quality of people has gone down. Remember those people that used to get your order wrong? Remember the people that used to get your order wrong in McDonald's are now your government officials. AOC. AOC needs to be working at McDonald's, making $15 an hour at McDonald's. She doesn't need to be making policies. Nancy Pelosi should be in a home. Chuck Schumer should be running a bingo hall. These politicians, Lindsey Graham should be in a gay bathhouse, wiping down the loads on the floor. These politicians is like walking into a McDonald's. As a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to say the word. I'm going to say check out my Instagram, ladies and gentlemen, Illegal Latino Heat on Instagram. I post videos there and then I try to use them as reference. Ladies and gentlemen, on international television, RT, somebody called the president of the United States an artard. The president of the United States, ladies and gentlemen. Right here.
Is the president of the United States, who clearly did a deal behind 41 coalition backs. He ignored 41 countries that were working with him. He turned his back on the leaders of every other country on the planet and did a private deal with the Taliban. And you know what? This has been the biggest military blunder in the history of the planet. And I don't think any coalition country should ever again work with America if this is how it treats us. It kicks us and I'm angry. I'm angry at the president. He doesn't seem to be in the right frame of mind. He's making decisions and destroying 20 years of work. 4,000 soldiers killed in Afghanistan. And you know what? And I've never said this out loud before, but I think the president of America is actually a retard.
Well, I think there's a very this equipment from conquered territories. Do you think that's right?
Well,
you heard that, ladies and gentlemen? You heard that? That's what the rest of the world thinks of us. Our leader. For what I've questioned Trump about, I'll give Trump credit for this. Trump was a badass president. Like, everybody respected him, and he was a celebrity. So, I'll give Trump that. Nobody messed with Trump. Like, Trump talked, but our media bashed our president at the time. Now the whole world is bashing America, and our media is glorifying this artard president. I don't recall finding international news calling Trump an artard. Everywhere Trump went, they showed him respect. They gave him the red carpet. They brought the circus. They cleaned the airport when Trump came. But now you have Kamala. Oh man, Kamala. Ladies and gentlemen, we have incompetent people at the White House. We have a bunch of McDonald's employees running the White House, ladies and gentlemen. So ladies and gentlemen, you asked Kamala Harris something, right? Biden is the manager of McDonald's. The place is a mess. The bathrooms are clogged. The fries are burned. And then you have Kamala Harris, the supervisor. You tell Kamala Harris, hey, your chicken sandwich just gave my kid E. coli. I'm sorry. I apologize. Do you like another sandwich? That's Kamala Harris. Right now, Kamala Harris is a supervisor of America. Biden is the manager of the McDonald's, which is America. And we're a bunch of employees doing whatever we want. We're a bunch of customers unsatisfied, and the other ones are out. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. It's like going to DMV in New York. When I went to DMV over here in Texas, ladies and gentlemen, I got my driver's license in 15 minutes. When you go to DMV in New York, you're going to spend the whole day there. One thing I noticed when I went to the DMV over here, I didn't have to deal with any rude DMV employees. If Andrew Audio, anybody from New York, tell me how terrifying DMV is. Like, sometimes you start shaking before you go to DMV. You know those ladies. You know Tamika and DMV, Shaniqua and DMV. Big fat Tamika at DMV. Giving you attitude if you do something wrong. Oh, you gotta go back to the line. Take a number. What? And then they'll be like, oh no, I remember this. You forgot to put something there. You forgot to put something there. Come back. And then you got people waiting. Then the next person shows up. And then you got to cut the rest of the line. And it makes you feel uncomfortable. It's just like going to the post office. You got to deal with Tamika at the post office also. You got to deal with Tamika at the post office. You got to deal with Tamika at DNV. You got to deal with Tamika at Social Security. If you're in New York, mostly liberal states have noted. But here in Texas, I'll deal with Becky. Becky took care of me. Actually, it wasn't Becky that took care of me. It was Lorena. Lorena, which is a more Lorena from south of the border attended me. There's a few Beckys, some Lorenas. There was a well-dressed Mr. Smith there. And Lorena took care of me. 15 minutes, got my license. So, Texas, I had to go get my car registered. 15 minutes. I had to go get my oil change. 15 in 1 hour. I remember when I moved here. In 1 hour, ladies and gentlemen, Central Time Zone, I got my driver's license. I registered my car. I had to go get it inspected. And I changed my oil in less than an hour. Good luck getting your car inspected in New York. I bet the huge the DMV in Texas. I wanted to. I even told the people at DMV. I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, you're supposed to get an appointment, right? When I walked in, it was a lady, an older lady from Pakistan, I would say, from India. She had a dot. I'm not lying. She was very nice. She was like, "You have an appointment?" I'm like, "Yeah, I have an appointment for in 2 months from now, but I'm getting a job Monday and I need an ID, and I'm from New York." I'm from New Jersey. Oh yeah, we started talking, and I'm like, I'm trying to get my family to come from New York. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm trying to get my family from New Jersey. We started talking. I was like, she gave me the earliest appointment, ladies and gentlemen. I kid you not. I went there at 10:15. I had my appointment by 10:30. By 11:30, I had my car registered and plates and everything. You think I'm exaggerating? I'm not. I wish I was exaggerating. So this is a state with freedom. Also, when buying guns, when you come to a state like Texas, which is going to turn blue soon, which is really pissing me off, that they're doing everything to turn the state blue. You go buy a gun like an adult. I've been to Oregon. I went to a dispensary and bought cannabis like an adult at Oregon. You show your ID from New York? Okay, no big deal. You over 21? What would you like, sir? Texas, you go, show your ID, pick out whatever you want, run a background check. Here's your gun, sir. Here's your ammo. Have a good day. Would you like to sign up for our classes? Yes, I would. Would you like to shoot? Yes, I would. That is freedom. Go to New York and try to get a handgun in New York. Probably wait a year to get it cleared. Background check. Why is it difficult in New York but easy in other states? The politicians, the supervisors, the managers of New York and McDonald's are incompetent. Ladies and gentlemen, I got my car in Florida. I bought my car in Florida in less than an hour. Also, I bought my car in Florida with $500. In New York, you will need like 3 G's just to get a car out of the lot. Maybe $2,000 down and $1,000 for insurance. I used to sell cars. When I was selling cars, people had messed up credit. And once I knew they had messed up credit, I knew they were not going to get insurance. In New York, you could get denied insurance, or you're probably going to be paying $800 a month of insurance. I was once quoted for $600 of insurance while I was making a $400 car note. I was paying a $400 car note on a car that I put like $3,000 down. A $20,000 car. I don't know how the hell I got ripped off. I got ripped off in New York. My first car, I got ripped off. I went to Major World, right? With $3,000. All right. I saved up money. I used to work at Popeyes when I was 17. I was working at Popeyes. 18. I was working at Popeyes. Then I worked at Express. And I was just working, saving money to get my first car. DNV in Florida, I dealt with the one in Orlando. Actually, I didn't even have to deal with DNV. I got my car with $500 drive time. I like drive time. With $500, right? And then I'm paying like $300 a month. And it's a 10-year-old car. I mean, and I pay like $150 every 2 weeks. And at the time I was paying $125 of insurance. Ladies and gentlemen, right now I pay $30 of insurance. That I know my 6-month premium is like $200. Right? So this state is beautiful, but I hate the fact that it is most likely turning blue. You have a shitty place called Austin. Austin, Texas is horrible. Horrible, horrible. It's a wannabe New York City. It's like that little brother that wants to be like the bad Miami Beach too. Miami Beach. Oh. Miami Beach, Los Angeles. I've been to these places. I hate them. Los Angeles sucks. Any major city sucks. Any city with a basketball team sucks. Milwaukee sucks, even though they're champions. Milwaukee sucks. Chicago sucks. Phoenix sucks. Any major city with a basketball team sucks. Toronto. Do you guys really want to go to Toronto? Sucks. New York, where the Knicks place. Where the Knicks play, Madison Square Garden. Homeless people. As a matter of fact, Curtis Lewa was talking outside of there yesterday. And he helped out a homeless person there yesterday. You know, ladies and gentlemen, quality of life has gone down a lot. The quality of people has gone down a lot. Homeless NYC. Let me see, man, because New York is LA all over again. This is, ladies and gentlemen, when I was in New York, the homeless people are the ones committing the crimes also. Then you mix it up with the mentally disturbed. There's no mental institutions in New York. There are, but there are not many. But this is what I'm talking about. This is Madison Square Garden. I'm not even always joking. And look, I found it right away. Look at this. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. I said Madison Square Garden with the Knicks play. And the Knicks are right there. Look. That's Madison Square Garden. See the Knicks right behind you? Right? Basketball players that make $50 million a year play right there. And look at the homeless people there. Look at this homeless guy just walking around. Look, this guy's wiping his ass on the seat. You see this? You see that? I don't know if I could play this, but this is New York City. This guy is not wearing shoes and he's rubbing his ass, his shit stain on that seat. And guess what? You're gonna be the next idiot to sit down on it. Look at this. Look at this. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, when I told you about the subways in New York, that in the summertime, right? Somebody's ass juice gets on the seat and then you sit on that ass juice. This is what I'm talking about right here. Look. So this this homeless person takes the train. They haven't wiped their ass in like 2 weeks. And then they sit on the train. And then you're going to bring your kids. Hey, what's up, Mayonnaise Militia? Long time no see, Mayonnaise Militia. Damn. That's a long time no see, Mayonnaise Militia. So this guy is wiping his ass because his butt itches, right? He probably has swamp ass. So he's wiping his ass on that chair. I'm gonna play it again. You guys, people think I joke around. Oh, you're being. Look, this is what I'm talking about. I'm laughing nervously. All right, I'm not laughing like wow. Look, look, he's wiping his ass, ladies and gentlemen. Look, his ass itches. Look, this is Penn Station. This is the Mecca. This is where the Knicks play. Hey, good morning, One Hot Men. What's up? How's it going? So this is New York City right here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this, mentally disturbed. You have to walk around and deal with these people. One of these people might stab you while you're walking around. One of these people might rape you while you're walking around. So are you going to roll the dices and take that chance? Maybe it's 3%, maybe it's 5%, maybe it's 10, maybe it's 20. It's still a percentage. Are you going to take that chance? 34th Street, a lot of people with money work there. I'm pretty sure they're getting robbed. This is liberal policy, ladies and gentlemen. Unemployment. Look, they could work. These bums could make $15 an hour, but they don't want to work. You could pay these people to clean the streets of New York City, and they don't want to work. They want to be bums. Look at people waiting to get food. Look, people are waiting in line to get food. This is Los Angeles. They do the same thing in New York City. So, and then you're gonna have the rental evictions coming up soon. Look at this guy, tweaked out in New York City. And New York City provides all these chairs outside. New York City has closed down a lot of streets and made all these places for homeless people to sleep. Homeless people have free Wi-Fi in New York City, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, in New York City, right, homeless people get free porn. All they need is a little Obama phone, which they could get for free. They're giving out free Uber. Listen, New York City, if you're a homeless person, the winter sucks. So that's when they all go down to Miami Beach. You save some money. They take the bus to Miami Beach. They go to Virginia Beach. But the homeless people come to New York City in the summer, you make a killing. A homeless person probably makes $100 a day, maybe 50. Even with $20 a day that you make in New York City, you could survive in New York. If a homeless person makes $20 a day in New York, you could survive. You get a free Obama phone. Yes, they do. You get a free Obama phone. You go to the streets and just hand them out. You got to show ID. They could forge it. You get a free Obama phone. You don't have to pay anything. The taxpayers pay for it. You can sign up for food stamps. You could go to the shelter and sign up for all that. I used to work with homeless people. I used to work with drug addicts. That stupid degree behind me, all I could do with that is social work. I did social work for 3. When I returned to New York, I got a job as a social justice warrior, social work. I hated it. You cannot help the homeless. You cannot help the drug addicts. You cannot help these people. I'm sorry. It's a waste of time. It was very frustrating trying to help these people. I only lasted 3 months. So before anybody, oh, you don't know what these people. Yes, I do. I used to go to these people's apartments and get sick. These people live rent-free, ladies and gentlemen, in apartments, and their apartments have roaches, rats. I used to get allergies going into these people's apartments. I had to go do home visits. These people are living rent-free, and they live like shit. All right? You cannot help poor people. You cannot help these people. I'm sorry. It's the truth. They like to be poor. They love the lifestyle. Once you have that welfare lifestyle, you can't get people out of it. They love the free money. Now, people are not working. There's a lot of jobs because you're getting money from the government. You're not paying rent. You're getting unemployment. You're renting out your rooms. You're doing Airbnb on apartments for landlords. This is going on right now. This rent moratorium, right? 1.5 years, people have not been paying rent. Let's say I owned the home. I hated this. Oh, save money, buy a home so you could rent out to people. Me and my parents, before my parents bought a house right after 9/11, my parents worked hard for 10 years, saved up money, and bought a house for us, for my brother and I, which thank you. My parents still together. The house, if anything, I have a house to, I have a place to go to. And as parents, you need to have generational wealth for your kids. You always want to make sure your kids are better off. So we used to rent out an apartment, right? And my parents paid rent on time. We used to live in buildings before. We used to live and I was two other buildings. Then we moved into a private house. So the lady who was Ecuadorian. One of my best friends is the guy the kid that was downstairs, same age as me. We're still best friends. We still talk. Long story short, ladies and gentlemen, I remember this story, and this is why I would never rent to anybody. After we moved out, she rented that house to other Hispanics. They didn't pay the rent on time. They allowed roaches. We never had roaches in that house. Never had roaches. I grew up with not seeing roaches and rats. My mom made sure the house was clean. My father covered up any holes. I never got to witness roaches or rats. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. When I was living in Houston, I had roaches. I was killing them. So I'm trying to make this long story very short. So after we moved out, a year later passed, and these people ruined that top floor. Roaches were there, rats. Hey, Rocket Man, Rocky Matrix. Hey, Mihara Show. Um, no, so there was roaches and rats. They didn't pay the rent on time, and she had to kick them out. But then you got to go to court. Then they live rent free for like 2 years until the marshals comes and kick them out. So she wasn't getting her rental income. So I'm like, why would I rent something where people are not going to pay the rent? The quality of people is already decreasing. And then, you can't be racist if you rent something. And then you wonder why people don't want to rent out to blacks and Hispanics, because you already were burned by blacks and Hispanics before. Landlords were burned. Oh, yeah. New York roaches have a smell. You know how like crickets smell? They smell like 1,000 times worse than crickets. Rats have a smell in New York. Oh, when you in New York City in the summer, it smells like rat and piss. Go to Manhattan in the summer, it smells like piss. Go to a New York City subway, it smells like piss. People take a piss on the subways, and there's rats everywhere. In New York City, there's rats every. New York City is horrible. I don't know why people love that place. That place is disgusting. Yeah, the pictures look nice, the skyscrapers, but beneath, if you're not rich, if you have to deal with all this stuff, New York City sucks. Oh, it's disgusting. But I do miss the halal food. Let me. I talk a lot about New York because that's my experience. That's what I know. Look at it. Look at this liberal. She's a liberal. She's a teacher, and she's like, we must help these people until she gets robbed. Wait till she gets robbed. She's probably saying we need to help these people. Over 20,000 homeless people in New York. Did you know, right? Shirley McCray, Bill de Blasio's black wife, got $1 billion to fix the homeless problem. Hey, what's up, OJ's white Bronco? De Blasio's black wife, Miss Shirley McCray, got $1 billion to fix the homeless problem 4 years ago. Where is that money? Where's that $1 billion? We have more homeless people in New York City. So as you saw, right? This is what I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen. I can't be in a city like this. In a city that has homeless, by thy roaches and ants, oh, top of the crack, These bums are student have no shoes. I'm walking. This guy's jerking. So this is what I'm talking about, right? Oh, this is exactly what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. So you think I'm not joking, right? You see next to the halak cart on the right hand side, where let me see if I can show you. See this on the halak? This is our Wi-Fi. This thing right here gives you free Wi-Fi. So the homeless people have free phones. So they get to watch porn for free and jerk off in the streets. That's what they do. That's what they do, ladies and gentlemen. All right. That's what these homeless, that's what the guy was probably doing. They just do it in the you think they care? They're not gonna go to jail. That guy looks like from that show. Remember, there was a show from the 70s, right? He looks like that guy. I don't know. I don't know his name. Damn, he needs a job. Look, I told you he has a phone. No, that's his trap phone. He has another phone to watch porn and all that. A Wi-Fi only phone. That's the trap phone. And he has another little handheld. All you gotta do is probably steal it from somebody. But he does have another phone. They have like two phones. I have two phones. Look, look, he whipped out the other phone. See, there you go. Look. I was in Brooklyn on the hottest day of the year a couple of years ago. The smell makes you it smells like piss. It smells like piss and rats and ass and pigeons. All right, let's see this. So this is New York City, right? You see all these people walking around. Uh, like you don't know who you walking around and look. You notice, right? Have you noticed something? Every shot has one of these little carts, these little halal carts. I think we've seen like 3 carts. So what the homeless will do, right? All you gotta make is like $5, and you get yourself some halal food from one of these carts. So these carts feed the homeless too. They just gotta make like $5, or somebody will buy food for them from there. Oh man, my mouth is watery right now thinking about the halal food, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck, I want some halal food so bad, man. Ladies and gentlemen, like, and my mouth is watery. You guys have ever been to? You never had halal, guys? I'm gonna show you guys, ladies and gentlemen. They kind of suck now. You know what? Let me look at the one from 6 years ago. I'm gonna show you guys for 6 years ago. Oh my god, my stomach is just churning because I gotta explain to you those carts, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know about the halal carts, my first halal cart experience was for 53rd and 6th. My Egyptian friend from like 15 years ago, he took me to a cart in 53rd and 6th.
College easier.
His friend, he bought a cart to compete with them. Of course, he lost, so he had to move his cart uptown. But this is halal, guys.
We're in New York. We made it. We're in NY Chinatown.
Shut up,
now, how
homo.
are we gonna get to Midtown? Well, I say let's be real.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
We love chicken and rice.
All right, one thing you got to know when you're doing the halal, guys, you can actually get the sauce on the plate and white sauce. All right,
Oh my gosh, so good. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's like $13. They used to charge $6 for this. Now it's like $10 now. They go up $1 every year, and the quality sucks. They have like 8 of these carts now. I go to the furthest one that's less empty. The food is better. They're my favorite halal in Queens. Damn, ladies and gentlemen, I have a halal video I have to share with you guys. My favorite halal spot in New York is in Queens. It's $6 and they give you a free soda. I'm trying to find that video for you folks. I'm gonna upload it. I promise. I gotta find it. I actually saw it the other day, and I've been meaning to post it. I'm not kidding. When I talk about things, ladies and gentlemen, it's because I have experience on it. All right. I love halal food. I used to work in Manhattan in the city. When you only have $5, halal, $5. Forget $5 footlongs, $5. I'm Hispanic. I love rice. You cannot take the rice away from any. I need to have rice. I love rice. Rice and beans. I don't know how to cook beans, so I'm just having rice right now. And I'm avoiding the beans from the can because they have a lot of sodium. I got to learn how to make my own beans. I got to check on YouTube. But ladies and gentlemen, I learned how to make halal from my house. Mihara Show. You know what, Mihara Show? Long Island City. You're talking about the guy that gives you eggplants, right? One Hot Min. Not that guy. I know which one you're talking about. I think that's Abdel's famous. I think that's Abdel. There's another one in Brooklyn on 86. Oh, we're gonna do a halal show, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have to do a halal show. Oh my goodness. I was actually looking for halal in Texas, and you can't. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. That hot sauce is hot. That's a lot of hot sauce. That hot sauce makes me cry, and it burns you on the inside. When you go to the bathroom, forget it. It's gonna burn your intestines. It's gonna. This guy is crazy for putting that much hot sauce. Call me a homosexual. Call me whatever you want. But that hot sauce is hot. No way. And that pita bread. Oh my God. I want this so bad. Oh, I want this.
Oh, that's kind of a lot. I'm not scared. The third more ignored sauce is the barbecue sauce.
The barbecue sauce is good.
You gotta sit down and eat this. You have your salad with iceberg lettuce,
Oh.
lamb, and chicken.
Oh.
Yo.
Oh.
It's hot. Look at the white sauce counteracted. For me, you got to get the proper amount of rice.
Oh, that's it. No more, ladies and gentlemen. No more. That's it. That's it. That is good stuff right there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, okay. This one I want to show you. Let me. This one he records it. This is how it is. I want to show you guys. So this is like the whole halal guy's experience. This was what 2016, right? This is when Trump was running for president, right? 2016. Yeah, when Trump was running for president, right? When Obama was still president. Like this was good times still. This was good times. I was working in the city at this time in 2016. I was working in a hotel, like a few blocks from here. So I used to come here. I used to work in a hotel at 51 and 3rd. So sometimes I used to walk over here to 56 and 3rd. So this is halal, guys. I was already working at the hotel this time.
Shoot.
Look at this huge line, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that huge line. And let me show it bigger. These guys make like $30,000 a day, man. Easily making $30,000 a cart a day. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. But you see how it's mass produced? It's not the same anymore. It doesn't have the same taste. It's just mass produced. Now it's like a tourist thing to do. So you're on the side. So they have the rice comes in bags. They have it in this van. They drive the food in. So then before you could eat here, they close it down. You can't eat it anymore. So that's the halal guy's experience right there, ladies and gentlemen. Just wanted to show you that. This is before COVID. I don't know how it is now. Yeah, oxtails are expensive. Yo, you're not lying, yo. Oxtail. I love Jamaican oxtail with the rice and peas. That's like a $23 plate now. Yeah. How the hell we started? Damn, how we start talking about food, ladies and gentlemen? We in this show we always start talking about food somehow. Man, every single time, yo. Every single time we start talking about food. It's a Friday show, man. We gotta have fun, man. We just look. Bring Trump. Bring Trump back. It's trending on Twitter. Ashley Babbitt, officer who shot Trump supporter, reveals identity. Oh, it's a. Oh, no wonder he's being bold about it. And look, they put a picture of him smoking a cigar after he killed her. Wow. Look at that. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. This is no cop in the US would get away with shooting a point blank and killing an armed trespasser and then be allowed to conceal and suppress that shooting for more than 7 months. Look at the picture they put up. This is I don't even know. Oh yeah, she deserved to die. Oh, this, and that. Man, that's crazy, man. It's like this is when you remember I kept telling you guys nobody gives a damn about you. This is it right here, man. Like enjoy your life, man. Go eat some halal food. Go eat some oxtail. You haven't had this kind of food. Go ask some. Go to Jamaican oxtails with some rice and peas. Oh. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? Chef Legal. I'm gonna have to make my own halal food. I'm gonna see if I find a halal supermarket. There has to be a halal supermarket. They're everywhere now. And I'll buy the halal meat. I know in New York City, you go to the bodega and you can buy your own halal food, ladies and gentlemen. How did we we started talking about like the Taliban and then we started talking about halal food, right? I don't know how the heck we always end up talking about food in this show. It is unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. I really find it. This is why I'm always going to probably be fat. I always talk about food. I'm still juicing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go to what's that place called? Smoothie King. I'm gonna get my 2 smoothies. I was thinking of eating out, but I'm staying away from that. I'm actually. Hey, let me see. This shirt I couldn't fit into this shirt when I bought it. So gotta losing weight, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta lose weight. Gotta lose weight. Like I want something topic, right? I haven't been feeling good for the past month since I had the C19. My blood pressure's been high. I've been really taking care of myself. I've been drinking teas, no coffee, no caffeine. I've been juicing. I take a lot of fiber now. I'm taking Metamucil. You see these reports of these doctors, right? Hey, how's it going, Mysterious? Thank you. You see these reports of people, right? Of these doctors that when people come in, they're unvaccinated. Oh, you're sick because you're unvaccinated. Like these doctors are supposedly not taking care of you if you're not vaccinated. So is this the world that we're going to live in where the vaccinated people get privilege? Are we going into segregation now? Are we going black? This fountain is for the vaccinated, and this fountain is for the unvaccinated. Is this where we're headed? Yes, it is. This is where we're headed right now. We're headed for segregation. Nadia, you're Nadia from Trump Tower, right? Um, so when I was sick with the 19 a month ago, everybody's like, "Oh, go to the doctor." Go. I'm not going to that. What? So they could put me on a. No, okay, Nadia, wrong one then. All right. So New York one, yeah, New York. Um, we used to do rallies. Remember? Don't don't dox people's names. Don't put people's names. Don't put people's names on the unless they have it written there. But um, oh, she has a YouTube. Okay, okay. All right, cool, Nadia. What's up? So, y- like, let's say I have it right, and I go to the doctor, go to the hospital, emergency room. First question: Are you vaccinated or not? No. Hmm. Are they going to be biased with me? Am I going to take that chance? Am I going to roll that dice? Notice I keep saying that. Are you going to roll the dice? Are you going to take that chance? Because now life is a gamble. Now, life is life. Life is about choices. Life, you're taking a chance, right? If you're taking the poke, you're taking a chance. If you're not taking the poke, you're taking a chance. Everything is a chance. I'd rather roll my dices not taking it. I survived on the earth this long without needing that. Why should I take it now? Why? Maybe your job is going to force you to take it. Maybe your job is going to charge you $200 more a month if you don't take it. Maybe your job is going to require you to get tested every week if you don't take it. But what are you going to do, ladies and gentlemen? What are you going to do? Think about it. That's all. Think about it. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. It's always best to be ready. I just saw that Biden is not allowing any more ammo from Russia, right? So I'm going to go get some ammo today. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to prepare for what might happen. What does it start kicking us all out to the streets? Do you have a car? A reliable car is going to get you somewhere? Do you have defense? Like, you have to think about these things. Where are you going to go next? Always have a contingency plan. Just take a time and think about this stuff. It might be a little stressful, but it's better to think about it now and get it out of the way than be stressed at the moment that it happens. Just be prepared. You got to be prepared, ladies and gentlemen. Like, look what happened in Afghanistan. They weren't prepared, and look what happened. You gotta be prepared. You gotta be prepared. If not, like, who's gonna help us, ladies and gentlemen? Because remember when we voted for Trump in 2016, He was the guy that was supposed to stop all this. That was him. Yeah, he was blocked. Yeah, this and that. But ladies and gentlemen, like that was our guy. Who do we have? Ron DeSantis? Are we gonna put all our hopes on one person? That's the problem. It needs to be a collective. We need to be a collective to resolve this. And that's why they keep dividing us. Uh, oh, you being a prepper, you being everybody called me crazy, my family. That's why I had to get away from I love my family and all, but I say things about this. We need to get this. We need to prepare. Whatever. Nah, no. During the pandemic, I was like, we need to stock up on chicken because no. And I'm like, you know what? I can't be around people like this. I'm sorry. That thing life is like that. I'm not saying being all crazy or it's just preparing. I want to survive. My goal is to survive this because life is gonna get real. Life is hard right now. The world is tough right now. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get really, really worse right now. We're like at zero. Zero is worse. We're probably like at 30% right now, 20 or 30. We got to get to 100. We still haven't gotten to the bottom of the worst yet. It's gonna go worse before it gets better. It has to get really, really bad for these normal mother efforts to wake up and be like, what the hell is going on? Practice my throwing knife skills. I'm actually going to buy some of those too. I seen those. They weren't on sale. I bought me a hatchet. I bought me a Viking hatchet, like a military one. It was on sale from like $50. It was like 50% off to 25. So I got me one of those. I couldn't pass that up. Buy things like that, ladies and gentlemen. Bass Pro Shop Academy. I don't know about Dick's, but start prepare for a zombie apocalypse. Like you wasted your time watching The Walking Dead. I wasted my time watching that stupid show in the beginning, but then you sometimes you got to put yourself in that position. Like, what if you're that guy waking up from the hospital, surrounded by a bunch of zombies on your horse, escaping Atlanta into the woods? What then? He had a revolver. I have one. I have certain few. What are you gonna do, ladies and gentlemen? What if they're gonna start rounding us up? What if my apartment complex says everybody here has to get the jab, or you can't live here, or you got to pay more rent? Oh, that's stupid. Huh? You think not? I just realized my property management is from California, and a lot of property managements from California are in Texas and from New York. So if they're doing it in New York and California, you think they give a damn about Governor Abbott and his wheelchair? The schools in Texas are fighting against Abbott. So people, it's never, it's happening. It's gonna happen. Just be ready. And if it doesn't happen, thank God it didn't happen. We did it. It didn't happen. You got to think what happens if there's another lockdown. There might be another lockdown. Do you guys remember the yellow vest? Remember those yellow vest people that were protesting before before the C-19? Remember they were protesting for like 100 weeks in a row? You guys remember that? Remember they were picking up momentum? And then the lockdowns happened and it killed their momentum. I don't know if you guys remember that. And it's just crazy that with that lockdown out of nowhere, it killed the momentum of that movement. Strange, huh? Right? Kind of strange that there was a momentum around the world to stop these people. There was a huge movement globally that was picking on. Even I bought a yellow vest. Actually, I bought a yellow vest from Amazon to like, hey, we might do it here. And then the P happened, and it stopped it. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I found the halal video, ladies and gentlemen. I found the halal video. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. I found the halal video. All right, let me see. While I was talking, I was looking for this video. uh hold on, hold on. Halal video. How can I share this? Fresh Pound Road. I'm gonna have to upload it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna upload it. Let me see. Oh, I'm jealous of my old self for eating this food. Oh my god. Oh, video. Video file. Okay, I can share a video file. All right, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta share this with you guys. I was so you guys don't think I'm joking around. Like I keep it real with you. I keep it real, ladies and gentlemen. Like I know my shit. Everybody. Got some halal from Fresh Pound Road. Shaw's halal food. It looks good. The guy was cool. I talked to him. I got a mix right here. More expensive, he said. I gotta make a living. This was all $5.99 with the soda. I was like, whoa, very impressed. Yeah, the lockdown destroyed the Hong Kong freedom movement. Yep. Look at the cover. It's like a Moise Yak. Put it up here. Ooh. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. So you got the hot sauce, the chimichurri, barbecue and white sauce, salad, rice. Oh. I got a mix. Oh. Lamb over rice. There's a lot of hot sauce in this one. Oh, I remember me taking that bite. I remember this taste. Chimichurri. Oh my god. There's a hot sauce. Very hot. Oh, that tastes so good. Oh. Oh. Look at me now. I'm not even chewing, man. I don't even speak for the rest of the video.
Baltimore and Tampa all tied up 3 apiece. They're in the top of the 7th. They're down in Tampa. Angels have a 4-0 lead over Texas, bottom of the 3rd.
The pitch is a breaking ball in Missouri. So look out.
Now, first you think, well, they did that.
This is going to be called Halal ASMR. Look at me. I finished it. Look at that. Nothing left. 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
So with green warming up, Susan telling me that she probably has a 75 pitch limit on Vermont. This is going to be his 80th pitch.
There you go, right there, ladies and gentlemen. You see? Bodegas. You guys, I've seen so many bodegas. Show us what a bodega looks like. You want to see a bodega? All right. Actually, where's my Instagram page? I got the perfect bodega video for you. I become, I become, I becoming, I become, I become, I becoming. Judas in my mind. I become, become, become. This is what a bodega looks like. Man, my car is a old Honda. Thank you though. That's what a bodega looks like. That's what a bodega looks like. Hand it over. So this bodega, right, is one of those skinny bodegas in New York City. There's like a hallway, and they have a lot. In a bodega, you could find everything, man. A bodega, a bodega, you could find food, everything, and anything, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for giving me an hour and 20 minutes of your life on this beautiful, beautiful Friday. I'm glad we didn't get into anything like sad today, or I'm glad I switched it up. I don't know. You guys were great today. You guys switched it up on me. I like that. I was talking some like sad stuff, and then I don't know. We started talking about food. Fun show today. Very fun. I like that. So thank you. You guys are amazing on the chat. I really appreciate you guys are part of the show. So I enjoy this conversation with you guys. I enjoy having conversations with like-minded people. I'll see if I'll do a show during the weekend or maybe later, any breaking news. But if not, ladies and gentlemen, I'll look up Nadia on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, I will, God willing, see you Monday. But I'll see if I do some more content because Tim Pool said 3 hours of content a day will get me to the moon, ladies and gentlemen. That's what Tim Pool said. So I want to try to do as much content as I can and to try to do 3 hours a day. If not, I got to do like 3 hours on Saturday, 3 hours to just make it up. You know, that's what Tim Pool says. That's what the hero Tim Pool says. Thank you, D-Lag. I appreciate that. You know, thank you, One Hot Man. Thank you for tuning in. Rocket Man, Rocket Matrix. I appreciate you guys. Me, Horror Show. Appreciate you guys. Irrational. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. One Hot Man. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Julio Spurs. I appreciate you guys. Nadia Martinez. Appreciate you guys. Miss Terriers. Appreciate you guys. When I'm saying guys, I mean non-gender binary. All right. I don't want gender exclusion over here. Well, Nadia Martinez, shout out. Nadia Arsencia too. Nadia from Trump Tower. Nadia from New York. Nadia from the Bronx. Nadia from all the Nadias out there. Shout out. Shout out to Blues Dolls. Shout out to Ray. Shout out to who else am I missing? CK Benzona. Shout out to B Smiley the Third. Shout out to D Gulag. Can't believe I forgot D. Oh, shout out to Mayonnaise Militia. I think it was Mayonnaise Militia's fault that we started talking about food. It's either cheeseburger or Mayonnaise Militia or Mayonnaise Militia is when they come in and I start talking about food. Shout out to OJ's White Bronco. Who else is in the chat? And shout out to Andrew Oreo. I can't forget about Andrew Oreo. Shout out to Helen PZ and shout out to everybody. Have a good day, everybody. Have a good, great, productive day. Today's payday. Pay them bills. Have some fun. I'll be doing another video later with my smoothies. Catch you guys on the later. Have a good day.